Okay, it's tour time. This is our perennial garden. Now loofahs aren't really perennial, but I can guarantee you they'll come back because at least one of these loofahs I'll be forgetting about or harvest, and one will, get on the vines after I've harvested them for the year and then just sit there and go brown. But we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's at 8. I thought I had 9, but anyway, 8 is plenty. That's enough for me to make soaps, and I still have other type of loofah, the black seeded loofah. I've got plenty on there for just basic scrubbers for like the kitchen and the bath, so I'm pretty happy about our loofah score this year. There are some dewberries growing up in these center blocks, and I'm gonna have to get hubs when we cut everything down to help dig up those, because there's really no way else to do it except to get in on the other side, pull up the center blocks and dig out whatever root there is for the dewberry, and we can't do that while there's things growing in here, right? So this is something it self-seeds in my yard, and I let it come in every year. It's pink flamingo. Ooh, why can't I think of the word? It's lago spinach, but there's a name for it that everybody else uses. They usually grow it for the flowers, but these are the leaves on it. All these leaves are edible. Now, they're a cooked green, but they're really pretty. They get this, like, let me see if I can find one. Get this red splash on them, but they're really, really good green, cooked green. Wouldn't eat it without cooking it. Y'all are being noisy this morning, you know that? So there you go. The green bean seeds I put in are growing. There's also right there a pomegranate seedling that I planted because I used to have one, and then we had a really bad winter and it died. And then right next to that is some edible cannas, and this is the only canna that I know where the tuber is edible. So it gets really big, but I figure it can throw some shade in this area, which is basically just full sun all day long for next year. They'll not grow much this year, but next year they'll come back, assuming we don't have a crazy winter. Here the dahlias are okay. They'll come back when it gets a little bit cooler. They like warmth, but this is pretty hot. So none of this stuff is making any seed sounds. So I don't know if it just didn't get pollinated, or all the seeds maybe dropped, or it's still not dry enough. I don't know. But I don't think I'm gonna get much seeds from here. I did get some seeds from this plant that was here, so I have some to come back and put in the garden. So I'm not too worried, but just kind of disappointing. The mums are looking spent. They will actually put on another flush in the fall, believe it or not, but right now, not so much. This is weird. Like this has been a really good rose all season long without getting black leaf or anything else, and so I guess its time is just here, but that's okay. I'm gonna cut it back in the fall so it can come back even stronger, and it'll be just fine. But like, it's even gone up right through here and put on flowers. Beans are looking rough, but they're putting on flowers, so I fully expect we'll have some beans. It's just been so ungodly hot. So and there's new ones coming in here too that I'll just let go up this fence. This blueberry hasn't done anything, and it's not supposed to do anything this year because it's literally just it's been transplanted. It had a shocking year, so that's fine. The blackberry's getting kind of big. Even Rose is putting on just a few fall roses as it cools off, which is kind of nice. Miss Ma'am, you're in the way. Thank you. It's kind of native flower area. Just looks rough this time of year because it gets so hot. No matter, I have tapes that I run on it, right? You can see the tapes, but it did help a little this year, but there's just not much you could do against how dry and hot it gets, except just come out here and hand water every day, and I just not doing that in this heat. So we still have a couple of cucumbers coming on. Oh, you fell over. I need you to stand up. I don't know, I may have to be sorry about that, but you're still putting on beautiful flowers, and I still have some seeds, right, that are coming in, so I don't want to lose the seeds for this guy. Ow, ow. All right. So we got a cucumber, we got another cucumber, and there was another little one I saw coming on. So, we've gotten cucumbers. We've gotten about 6 so far, But this is kind of what they do, right? They look amazing, and then everything gets dry and diseased, and you just don't get much more. And that's pretty standard. So the Katuks look great. It just makes me sad. They're looking so good, but right before they're gonna get toasted by the frost in like 2 months. So I could take them indoors, but I'm not going to. So jelly vines always look amazing. They even start sending out stuff, you can see right along the ground. I got to get on that, or it'll take over everything. So these are my cranberry hibiscus. They're taller than me now, which is kind of cool. The raspberries look dead. They look bad, and it's just been super hot, so I'm hoping that's all it is. Because I really need those raspberries to be happy. Oh my goodness, you guys, I gotta get in here. Okay, so bay laurel's just growing. Watermelon's still looking good. Don't have any watermelons yet. That will be more close to the frost is when I'll actually get any, if I get any, because it was just a late start. So the winged pea's starting to put off some side leaves, which is nice. Just gotta keep it watered. The chayote is, struggle busing. It's been struggle busing all year, and it's about to have the hardest summer so far, with all of the heat. And I've read that's really what the problem is. They do not like all this heat. Oh, I've got 9-10 other loofahs coming in, so that's kind of cool. The roselles are looking good. They're getting big pretty soon. I know the one over there has flowers on it that turn into calyxes, but this one's very big, and I assume it'll put on some calyxes soon. We'll have more than you know what to do with. Okra. We really only have 2 okras now. This one Hubs dug up by mistake, and that one is where I've replaced those with, because the tarragon there and the pomegranate are littles. This will grow kind of big, but they'll actually, I know they feel kind of tight, but they'll live where they're at pretty happily when I let them grow. So at least I hope so. You never know what weirdness can happen. But let's see, my little native blueberry is still there. The pear tree is now about my height. The asparagus is being asparagus. All of the onions in there is actually a chayote over there, but man, you can tell it's been struggling. Like, it's dead, I think. We'll see. Chives have kind of had it for the year. They'll come back. If I need some, I can come get them, but it's just kind of a dying time. So they'll come back in the fall. Okay, ma'am. So they have this favorite place right over here next to the bees, where they love to lay eggs now. And I'm just like, thanks for sharing, right by the bees. So my little cardoon artichoke mix is still alive. It's not dead yet. We're just hoping and praying it can make it through this month, right? I have a weeping yapon cherry that is actually, you can dry that and make tea. And it's a caffeinated tea, the only native caffeinated plant actually in the Americas, in case you were wondering. And I meant to show you guys, this is arugula, but it's a perennial arugula. And like back over there are some seedlings. Like I had one right here, and it self-seeded very readily. So just beware, whatever, if you do plant this. But if you let it, you'll have this stuff everywhere every year, right? So just a thought, when you find that perennial arugula, it's worth having a green. You don't ever have to. It's peppery. It's a peppery green, duh. But you don't have to plant it every year. It will plant itself for you. And you will always have some good greens if you like that kind of spicy mustardy green flavor. Okay, that's really it for this time.